Today's collectible spot, we're having a look at the Diamond Select Toys Halloween Comic Fest Marvel Villain Zombies Collection. This is a Halloween Comic Fest 2013. You can go to www.halloweencomicfest.com to check out more. This came to me, however, Spot picked this up from the good folks over at Luke's Toy Store. I'm going to provide the information down below, so if you want to check this out, check out some of the other Minimates. He has a substantially robust collection of Minimates for sale, so check them out. The characters available in this set, we have Zombie Magneto, Zombie Galactus, Zombie Green Goblin, Zombie Red Skull. If you are noticing a trend in this particular review where everything seems zombie, you would be correct. That would be a good assumption on your part. Liking this box is brand new, though, if I can just show you guys here, they've put in as if it's been worn away, like there's some wear on the box flap here, up the top here as well, and down the sides of the packaging. That's actually been printed on. The box is brand new. On the side, some images of the Minimates available here. Magneto, Galactus, Green Goblin, and once again Red Skull. And on the back, the read-up says, in a parallel universe, Earth has been overrun by zombies. And if an ordinary zombie is bad, then a zombie supervillain is 1,000 times worse. Magneto, the Red Skull, the Green Goblin, and Galactus were dangerous before, but now they have an unsatiable and insatiable hunger, and the only thing that brings them temporary relief is consuming living flesh. Each Minimate includes a variety of interchangeable and decomposing parts. To also check out more from Diamond Select, you can go to www.diamondselecttoys.com. Spot's going to take himself a break. I'm going to get this opened up. I can't wait. I love the other zombie 4-pack. Can't wait to get this one opened up. When we come back, more zombies heading your way as we have a look at the Villain Zombies collection. Stay tuned. As you can see, there is a lot to cover. In fact, I'm going to go and say that this is probably the most accessories that we've gotten in a Minimate set. There's a lot. Obviously, the one common thing released with most Minimates nowadays is a clear display stand. You do get 4 of them, and always a nice welcome treat. These ones seem a little more clear than some of the other clear Minimate stands that we've gotten, but always a nice welcome, nice welcome addition when you get the clear stands here. So you get those. And I think it's probably easiest if we just look at the accessories as we go through each character. So, having first a look at Red Skull, all of these bring so much to the table. Now, Red Skull, face-wise, let's start first at his face. He's got a really nice face. And I suppose, except for the faces, they're enough, at least with Red Skull, you could swap out. He does have interchangeable hands. You can just pop the arms off and put the new arms on, and you've got at least a more manageable looking Red Skull. But I gotta love these gnawed-off pieces of hands. The one side he's got, looks like it's been completely chewed off, the one arm there. This arm has fared no better. In fact, it's fared a lot worse. You got bone sticking out of the bottom there as well. His face is probably a little less zombified than the others, just because he already is somewhat of a skull face anyways. But a nice, really nice Minimate. Loving this set. I'm really loving this set. There is a peg hole on the back of Red Skull, because he does come with a rifle. You can take the rifle, there is a peg hole. Let's just flip it around. There's a peg hole right there. And you can take it and peg it in, just lining it up here. And you can peg it onto the back of his back, really. A little strap there. He does also come with a pistol. Though, you know, he's not going to, in his state, unless he learns how to fire with his feet or his mouth, he's not going to be using either weapon. But he does come with a side pistol that can go into his holster like so. And there you have Red Skull. Now, one other thing that I was going to mention, and it'd probably be the easiest to show on Red Skull because he doesn't have as much accessories on the Minimate at the time. You can, as one of the other accessories that they come with, you can take Red Skull's lower torso off. You know what, we'll just take the rifle off too. And you've got something that looks like this. The reason why I point this out to you is because he does also come with this, or any of them come with this. This is just a trail of innards. You can have it either like this, and you can have him just laying on the ground. I can't feel my legs, I can't feel my... Or you can turn it around this way and have him dragging himself. That, sadly, would be the demise of Red Skull, or really any of them if you wanted to. I think it kind of looks cool with Red Skull. In fact, you know what? Sorry, Red Skull, I think I'm just going to leave you like this for the rest of this review. No, my legs! No, your legs can wait. They're over there. I really would like my legs. No, we can wait. Red Skull, I'm loving it. I mean, this is a good way to start this review. All of them, again, bring so much to the table. Really starting this review on a high. Loving Red Skull. I'm going to give him a 7.5. Even though he doesn't have the lower legs just yet. Putting him down. I feel so bad for him. I really don't. Let's have a look at Galactus. Galactus is a much taller figure. Rightly so. By comparison, you can see him next to Green Goblin. It's likely the torso that's making him larger. In fact, the legs look like they share the same length as one another. So it's just this extra torso piece. In fact, you know what? I'm even looking at it here. The legs do look like they're the same length. And it looks like it is just the torso piece that's doing it. And of course, his helmet as well. You can take the helmet off if you wanted to. There's the face of Galactus. I mean, I would rather just have it with the helmet on, but he's such an awesome looking figure. Such a cool Minimate. The coloring is really nice. Somewhat of a dark metallic blue with the purple. Some gouges and rips. Even on the sides of his arm, it looks like it's been ripped away. Some gouges and claws and scratches on his helmet there. Here's the back of him. I guess his accessory, really, it could be any of them. He does have like another Minimate stand, if you want to just have him standing on it, like so. There is the swooshing stand, common with a lot of Minimates too. You can get that, can be also put on Galactus. Or, one of the things I guess more appropriate for Galactus, he comes with this, which is just a rock asteroid kind of stand. You can peg him onto it, like so, and you can kind of have a floating stand. No, so really, with that, there's a peg hole in the bottom. You can either peg that onto the clear stand, like so. It's a little harder to get on there. Like so, you can put it on this stand, or if you wanted to, I guess we could go back to the clear stand. You can peg that in. And you can kind of have it more like it's like he's levitating or floating in space on an asteroid. So that is a really nice touch. Take the display stand off. The articulation, by the way, on all of these would be the same. They do have a rotation in the head, although you're not going to really see it too well on Galactus because Galactus's head is going to rotate, his helmet's going to rotate instead. But articulation would be up and down, left and right via a ball joint. Shoulders do go out, forward and back via a ball joint. A bend hinged at the elbow. Rotation in the glove, right there. Normally I would say there's a rotation, there's a swivel in the waist, but because he's got this piece here, you're not going to have any access to that waist. And then the legs go out, front and back, again, restricted by this. Bend at the knee, I should say, and rotation in the boot. Really nice Minimates, and again, the hardest part for me is trying to figure out which one I like the most out of this set. Galactus, I'm going to give him an 8. An 8 for Galactus. Moving aside, you know what, I'm going to leave Magneto for the last, because I think I already know which one is my favorite. Looking at Zombie Green Goblin, he has not gotten away, not gotten off easy either for being zombified. You can see where there's gashes and rips all in his suit. The upper torso is ripped there. He's even got this big gash. Ooh, you need some attention for that one. A big bone sticking out the leg there. Really nice piece. Now his head, he does have an alternate head. You can take the little hat off, the little goblin hat off, and you can take the head off here. The reason why you want to take it off is because he does also come with an alternate zombied Norman Osborn. Snaps into place. There's a little bit of snapping involved. By the way, he's also got some blood on his gloves there too. And again, a really nice touch. I prefer the Goblin face instead of Norman's face. But still. There's a better idea of the articulation. The swivel in the waist, legs go forward, back out, bend at the knee, rotation in the boot there. Other accessories that come with the Goblin, you can take the hand off the glove here, or at least the hand off the glove, because he does also come with an alternate hand, peg it into place, that has a Goblin pumpkin bomb. I suppose you really could have it either hand if you wanted to. But you got the pumpkin bomb there. And that's not all. I sound like I'm an infomercial. And that's not all. Because what you can also do, you know what, for the full effect, I'm going to take the hair off here. Take the head off. Like so. Pop the Goblin head back on. You'll understand why in a minute. I'm going to put the hat on there. The last thing that comes with the Goblin is his glider. A reused piece. I'm pretty sure we've gotten this glider before with the Best Of series. It pegs into his foot, like so. Got the Goblin on his glider, like so. And there's also two peg holes on the bottom that you can plug into either really the clear base that we've already looked at, the swooshing base that we've already had a look at, or also a smoke base. And again, it's just your prerogative as to how you want to peg it in. You could have it off to the side. You can peg them right underneath. But there's only one peg, though. You can have something that looks like this. Just a really nice effect. This doesn't really have a peg hole, but you can kind of sit it on a stand if you wanted to. And you've got the Goblin. I like it on the glider. I don't know if I would put it on the smoke base. I might even just, peg it in to a standard Minimate stand. And you can get it something like that. Green Goblin I love Green Goblin Minimates. There's just something about them that I can't resist. Having a zombie Green Goblin, though, is all win for me. Green Goblin, I'm going to give him an 8. And lastly, I pretty much will tell you, lastly, my favorite is this guy right here. We've got Magneto. Now, Magneto has a somewhat translucent lower torso where you can see that he's got his spinal cord there. His innards are probably already all over the place. In fact, you could probably use the innards that I've got for Red Skull, but I'll leave it as is. I love this Minimate. This helmet is just phenomenal. A smaller Magneto-style Minimate helmet is just so cool. There is his face. Seen better days. Yes, I know. He's seen better days. He does come with alternate hair. Kind of to the same thing with the Green Goblin. Even though it's nice that he's got the hair. I mean, I'm going to have it with the helmet. That's my meat and potatoes right there. So get the helmet back on, like so. It doesn't... It's a little looser of a piece, even though it does peg into place. He's also got a cape. Now, unfortunately, the cape kind of butts against the legs, pushing those legs forward. You can't really move them further back. It'd be nice if the cape had just stuck a little further out this way so you can move the legs and have them completely straight. But it's still nice, though. He does have, and again, depending on your preference, he does have some energy blast pieces that could clip onto his hands if you wanted to. You could really even use these for... I suppose if you wanted to, for Galactus too. But he does come with these. These are an extra pieces. You get 2 of them. Get 2 of them. But I love Magneto. This is, without a doubt, my favorite of this set. Articulation would be the same. And you know what? Let's just take his cape off here. Just show you some of the details on here. I'm going to just slide this piece off like so. Because I just want to show you, he's got just like a chewed away gash on his shoulder. Once again, you can see the somewhat translucent see-through lower torso. And oh my goodness, he's just a mess down the side there as well. Without a doubt, though, Magneto is my favorite of this set. I think even if they were to release these individually, I would pick them up. But if I had a chance and only could pick up one, I would pick up Magneto as definitely the odds-on favorite of this set. Magneto, I'm going to give him I'm going to give him a 9. I'm going to give him a 9 for Magneto. That concludes today's collectible spot. We're having a look at the Villain Zombies collection. And once again, I'm going to provide the link down below to Luke's toy store, so if you want to get this set and certainly other Minimate sets that he carries, all that information will be down below. Stay tuned, guys. Spot's gonna have more collectible spots heading your way, and I'll see you next time.